What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Misplayed Magic, the only Magic the Gathering YouTube channel doing giveaways based on how I draft. You'll see up on the screen here if I get 0 wins in today's draft. I'm giving away a collector booster pack all the way down to if I get 7 wins. I'm giving away a draft, but today we're ripping an Arena Direct. I thought it'd be fun for y'all to get to see this. If I do horribly, I'm still giving away a booster pack, but if I win, I'm giving away a draft and I'll give away a collector booster pack as well. Hopefully, this can be the run where we get to 7 wins. Let's jump into it. Hopefully open some good rares. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for at least 8. Okay, we got 9. Looks like we got a lot of really bad. Is this the worst you've ever seen?
No. Well, yes.
This has got to be, without a doubt, the worst sealed pool in terms of rares I have ever seen. Cosmogoyf is unplayable. We have 5 lands. Terra Symbiosis is unplayable. And Sledge Class Sea Chip is bad. Servandom is okay. Let's jump into it. Alright, so, our rares are not going to carry us today, but that doesn't mean we can't win. Looking at our white cards, they're okay. Ulfate Stalker is pretty good. Dockworker Drone is solid. Sunstar Lightsmith can be good. I'm not loving our white cards. Our blue cards, we've got a couple of the Gale Blades, which is good. Mouth of the Storm is pretty solid. Uthro's Spaceship is good. Scour for Scrap is not great. Okay, I haven't seen anything good yet, but that's all right. Moving into our black cards, got a Depressurize, a Gravepack Monoist, a Gravekill, a Monoist Circuit Feeder is okay. Moving on to our red cards, Pangolins fine, Intimidator's okay, Zookeeper Mekkin's okay, Kov Landseeker's good, Sawship is something. Y'all, is this the worst sealed pool that has ever been? This has got to be the worst sealed pool that has ever been. The Bruntar is okay. Our green is not great. We've got the Tenderfoot, Diplomatic Relations. The Seed Ship is whatever. Germinating Worm's okay. Grove Strider's okay. Predator's fine. Station Monitor is decent. Servandom is okay. And then we just have a ton of lands. Don't really want the Power Depot. Stirring Wildwood is not good. Sacred Foundry is fine. Holy smokes! I don't know what we're going to do here today. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. I believe. We can curve out. We can win games of Magic. Any deck can win a game of Magic. We're going to try it. So, I think our best color is probably red. It's not great. And then our next best color is probably black. But again, it's not great. What does this do? Sacrifice land, create a 2/2. Yeah, maybe we'll play it at Kavarin Memorial World. That puts us at 30 cards. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an experience here today. I guess we'll take a couple turbo drones. I don't think our green is particularly strong. Servandom, maybe. Pinnacle Killship is fine. I mean, this is rough. I'm going to do something different here. What if we went as aggressive as we possibly could? So, I think our pool is bad. But I think there's a chance that we can get somewhat aggressive and win. So, I'm going to look at our blue-white. I do think that the Station Monitor is decent. And if we just ran incredibly hot and curved out, technically we could win with this. I think we probably here get rid of a Nanoform Sentinel. What does this put us at? 16 creatures, 8 non-creatures, and then we just hope we curve out. We just go a ton of Gale Blades, and we hope that we have some flyers that can win us games of Magic. I actually think this is our deck. It's bad. It's not good. But we're going to try it.
Wait, what?
Warlick's okay. Dockwalker Drone is fine. We have 1 cut to make. It's probably the Scan Ship, just because it's not that good. And this is probably our deck. Rocking 17 lands. I just don't think anything else we have is that solid. The other thing we could do is we could tap in red for like a galvanizing saw ship and like pray we can win that way. But I actually think I'm going to go double spelling. And we're going to try and just beat down our opponents. I think this looks fine. It's not great. But we could win games of Magic with this. I'm going to try it. I think this pool is awful. We're going to jump in and hopefully we can get a win or two. Maybe get back to 4 wins. Get some gems back. But this is looking dire. All right, our opponent goes first. We can do some double spelling. I think we're fine keeping this. I'm going to play the Ilvoy Galeblade first, just so we have a flying presence out here. And we are going to play it on our opponent's turn. And the next turn we'll just play our Starport Security. Look, it's nothing spectacular, but we're only going to win by curving out here. We'll play an Ilvoy Galeblade. And then we are going to attack our opponent with our Ilvoy Galeblade. They are down to 19. Here we come, like a herd of turtles. I will say Flight Deck Coordinator next turn's okay. We also do have a Zealous Display eventually, which might be good. Plasma Bolt, of course. Ooh, our opponent is stuck on 2 lands. Don't let us get started here. We're going to attack them. They're down to 18. All we have to do is run hot. We can do this. I believe. Stay stuck on 2 lands, please. Yes. Yes, it's happening. We are going to attack everywhere. We're going to play another Flight Deck Coordinator, and then we're going to flash in another Ilvoy Galeblade. This is, I mean, I've done a lot of these entries, and I've had a lot of very good decks, and sometimes you just lose to weird stuff. We still might lose this game for what it's worth. But we are going to attack everywhere and play our Zealous Display next turn. It is all we can do. And we'll see what our opponent does. Mech and Shieldmate is fine. I think we're just going to attack everywhere. See what happens. We will go Zealous Display. Get our opponent so close to being dead. But not quite dead. But I'm hopeful we can just punch through for this last point of damage with the Ilvoy Galeblade. We'll see. We're up to 28. Come on. Let us have it. Sky Stinger is good. And we're going to try. We're going to attack everywhere. Do we do it? We're 1-0! Let's go! We can totally do this. We just have to run super hot and have our opponent also not run hot. But we can do that. Anything can happen in these. All right, I'm making some edits in between games. We're going like hyper aggro. I'm going 16 lands. I put this Scanship in and the Nanoform Sentinel in. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. This deck is a meme and a half, but we're 1-0. I mean, why not? Why not this deck? All right, we go first here. We're keeping this. We can go Starport Security eventually into some Flight Deck Coordinators. It's not remarkable, but it's also not terrible. It's certainly not good. We have a lot of bad cards in our deck. Our opponent had a mulligan down to 6, though. They probably are shaking in their boots with our Starport Security here. All right, Dockworker Drone is such a good draw, so now we can actually curve out, have a decent curve here. And then next turn we'll play our Flight Deck Coordinator. Lightless Evangel is good. I do think now we will start by attacking with our Dockworker Drone. If they want to trade, I'm totally fine putting our counter onto our Starport Security. They don't. They fear us. And then we'll just play our Flight Deck Coordinator here. Mono Sentry is super solid. Super, super solid against our shenanigans here. They are not attacking us. We draw another land, which is not the best thing in the world. I do think now we will... I think we're just going to continue to get aggressive here. I'm going to pay 2 and tap this down, and then we're going to attack with everything. It's not remarkable, but it is something. Our opponent is down to 12. And then next turn, we'll probably play the Exosuit Savior, tap something else down, if I had to guess. Our opponent is either stuck on lands or they're playing mono black, which in sealed is very unlikely. Looks like they have a removal effect here. Okay. not bad from our opponent. Zoo Ifit is good. Is quite good. So now I do think... Well, that's tough. That really slows us down. I think we probably go Exosuit Savior just so we can be attacking. Oh, I guess we can return a Plains to our hand. Did I already play a Plains this turn? I totally did. That's fine. And then I'm just going to tap down their Zoo Ifit Osteo Harmonist. I should have done it on their upkeep. I don't know why I didn't.
That's a great question, and one I don't know.
We're definitely not playing super smart here. They get their Mono Sentry back, which is not great. I'm going to tap down their Mono Sentry. Okay, we've got a Cryogen Relic, which is decent. So I think we go... Nanoform Sentinel. I'm going to tap down their Lightless Evangel here, and we're going to attack for 4. We're playing very sloppy, but next turn we can still double spell, which is not awful. They don't have any creatures to get back yet with their Zoo Ifit Osteoharmonist. And we're going to be tapping stuff down. Red Tiger Mechan is fine. Squire's Lightblade is super interesting. So I'm going to go tap down the Monoist Sentry. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack everywhere. We're going to untap the Starport Security. We're going to tap down the... I think the Mechan makes some sense. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to blockers. We've got a Squire's Lightblade, which is not bad. So I do think we want to just be taking out the Lightless Evangel here. You can't say we're not trying. Our opponent is down to 4. We can tap down 2 things next turn as well, which is not bad. They are going to get their creature back, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we're going to attempt to do the same thing we did last turn. So we're going to tap down the Monoist Sentry. And then I do think now we want to just... Let me think through this. And we get there again! We're 2-0! This is the worst deck we've had, and maybe this can be the one that gets it done. I'm just jumping right into the next one. We go first, and our hand is good. Our hand is really solid. I'm keeping this. I'm debating on if we want to play the Station Monitor on 3, and then we can double spell. Or do we just play the Starport Security? I think we just play the Starport Security, and we get aggressive that way. I think there's going to be plenty of time for us to still double spell after this, so you don't have to do it here. And I do think now we probably just attack. Do we play the Station Monitor? Probably. Yeah, let's just play it. A 1-1 and a 2-2 is not awful, especially if our opponent doesn't have a turn 2 play. If they do, it's not great, but we just play our Bright Spear Zealot, which is also fine. We've also got the Scan Ship, which is okay. So I do think we did this correctly. I'm going to start by attacking for 3. Our opponent's got a removal effect, of course. Oh, they just returned that to our hand. So now I'm going to go Bright Spear Zealot, and then next turn we can play the Station Monitor and the Cryogen Relic. We'll make a 4-4. Not bad. Our opponent does have a 3rd land. Comet Crawler is good. They are not going to be attacking us. I do think now we go Station Monitor into Cryogen Relic. We'll draw a card. Make a 1-1, and then we'll just attack with our 4-4. I believe that is correct. We'll see what our opponent does here with their Comet Crawler. They're going to get some life back, which is good. Dauntless Scrapbot is solid, so we get to make a lander. Looks like they are potentially stuck on 3 lands. I think we're okay taking the 4 here. Yeah, let's not block. I think that's fine with us. It's not great, but it's also not awful. And now we can go interesting. I think we go land, Othros Scanship, and then we discard a Plains, and then we'll play our Ilvoy Galeblade during our main phase so that we can be attacking here, and then we'll go to combat, and we will attack like this. Wow, they're trading with our 1/1, which is kind of insane. And then I'm just going to start stationing our Scanship here. And then I think we're actually somewhat okay blocking with the Othro Scanship. But we also have the Dual Sun Technique, which we want to put on something good. If they have a removal effect, board clear, if you will, we're in a terrible spot. But if not, we're kind of hooping. Crowd Shatter's good. I don't know how to get rid of that. Mechan Shield Mate is interesting. So I think we start by playing a Cryogen Relic. Let's see what we draw here. Ilvoy Galeblade is cool. I think we probably go to combat. And then we just attack everywhere, except for with our Station Monitor and our Othros Scanship. Our opponent is going to go and get a land here. And then we are going to attempt to Dual Sun Technique. If they have removal effect, this is a huge bummer. But if not, I think we're actually in a really, really solid spot. We'll get our opponent down to 10. I'm so afraid that they have a 0-point ballad in their hand, and we're going to lose everything here. Certainly is possible, but if they did, I don't think that they would play the Scanship. They probably would have just gotten rid of everything that we had, and we're going to end our turn there. So next turn we can still double spell with our creatures. Othro Scanship is terrible. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna do something here? Are we going to do something here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got exactly 10 points of damage. They definitely have some sort of spell here. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I think we're supposed to double spell. So if we go Shield Mate into Mechan, into Ilvoy Galeblade, and then we just attack everywhere. And we see how it goes. They do have a Desculpting Blast again, which is solid. So you can take out one of our 1/1s as well, which is not bad. I think we're okay with this trade, and we'll get our opponent down to 5. Because I want to... We're going to end our turn there. I want to, if they have a board clear, I want us to be able to do something about it. So, like, we can draw a card with the Galeblade. Self-Craft Mechan is not good at all. Okay. So we're going to make their Mechan into a 4/5. Nutrient Block is decent. Still gain some life, draw a card. I do think we'll crack one of our Cryogen Relics now. We're not going to put any stuns on anything. And then next turn we can still maybe double spell with a Dockworker Drone and a Bright Spear Zealot. Ilvoy Galeblade is crazy as well. So I guess we'll start by... This is tricky. Do we play around a board clear, or do we just say, you know, whatever happens, happens? I think we have to play around a board clear just to be like a responsible Magic player here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a Dockworker Drone into an Ilvoy Galeblade. Because we had a artifact enter, the Mech and Shieldmate actually can attack, and then we're just going to swing everywhere. So we're attacking for, if they block our Shieldmate, they're going to take 7. They'll gain 3. They'll be down to 1. I think that's right. I'm going to do that. And we're just going to hope they don't have a board clear. If they do, we still can do things. Like, we can draw a card with a Gale Blade. But I think this just gives us our best chance of winning. We'll see. And then we will just end our turn there. No board clear, please. Please, no board clear. 0 Point Ballad would go so hard. They would kill everything, and then they'd bring something back. Crygen Relic is good. Keep digging. We only have to do 1 point of damage. Surely we can do this with no 0 Point Ballad. 0 Point Ballad for 6 was like the big concern. Now they can only do it for 5. Crygen Relic again is totally fine. Totally fine. Oh my goodness. Sunset Saboteur is not good. Okay. We get there again! Our deck is delivering. We are drawing really hot. We are curving out. It couldn't be going better than it's currently going. We are 3-0 somehow. All right, hopping into this next one, we go first. I do think we're supposed to keep this. It's not remarkable, but we can play a Starport Security. Eventually, we can play a 3-drop. So I think we're totally fine, just drawing a couple of lands here. I don't think this is a hand you put back, especially because our curve is so low. What a fantastic draw. So now we will just attack for 1, and then we can play our Ilvoy Galeblade next turn. Really a good draw. And then we will just play out our Ilvoy Galeblade. We'll attack for 2 next turn. Zealous Display is not a bad draw. I do think we just start by attacking everywhere. And then I think we just play an Exosuit Savior just as a 2-2 with flying. I don't really want to return anything to our hand. Yeah, I think we're good. And then if we draw a land next turn, we can play the Sunstar Lightsmith. Gravepack Monoist is super solid. So, do we try and Dual Sun Technique that? Maybe. Or maybe we just play the Sunstar Lightsmith, and then next turn we can Dual Sun Technique and Zealous Display. So I think we're okay attacking with our 1/1s. If they want to block, that's fine. I don't really want to lose our Exosuit Savior here. But I think we're fine with this. And then we'll just play our Sunstar Lightsmith. And then hopefully next turn we can draw an untapped land. We can actually go Zealous Display into Dual Sun Technique. Would be really strong. Especially, too, if it's our second spell. That'll have a counter on it. Orplate Pangolin is fine. No! Depressurize is so good. Oh, so close to being really solid. We're going to take 2 here, unfortunately. We draw a Squire's Lightblade, which is good. I do think now we just attack. And then, do we Zealous Display? Maybe. Or do we Zealous Display on our opponent's turn? Even that doesn't feel fantastic. We'd be doing 7 points of damage. They'd be down to 9. And then we could go Squire's Lightblade and Double Strike and almost kill them with our Exosuit Savior. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Why not? We're either winning or we're losing. I'm going to do it. I'm playing the Zealous Display, and I'm going to play Squire's Lightblade on our Exosuit Savior. It's going to become a 5-2. We're going to get our opponent down to 8, and then the goal is next turn we can play the Dual Sun Technique on the Exosuit Savior. Maybe that's good. If they kill it here, I'm sad. We just kind of lose if that happens. But we're either winning or we're losing. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Webstalker Ardent is not great. Of course. Of course you have Orbital Plunge. Of course you do. Oh, that stinks. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh, man. And we draw planes. Oh, man. I guess we're just going to not attack. We'll tap something down during our opponent's turn, and we'll try and kill them somehow. We went for it. We swung and we missed. They had a removal spell. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Fel Graveship is really good. So they get back a Gravepack Monoist. Super solid. Their Auraplate Penguin turns into a 3-2. Or 3-3, excuse me. So they're playing like good Magic, normal Magic cards. We're playing a bunch of crazy ones. They get back a Sammy Ship's Engineer, which is really solid. We got to somehow steal a win here. I still believe we can do this. It's not going to be easy. I do think now we probably just tap down their Auraplate Penguin. We draw another land, which is not what we were looking for. We will just put the Squire's Lightblade onto our creature, and then we are not attacking. We'll end our turn. Doesn't feel great here, especially too because the Sammy Ship's Engineer is going to start just like spitting out tokens. Sure. Kavaran Skywarden is really good. Yep, so going to station their Fel Graveship here is not bad. I assume that they're going to start hitting us with that. Get their life total back up to 11. Not bad. Not bad. We will take 3 here. I will say we're playing a lot of cards that we know are not that solid. And we flood out, weirdly enough. That's a little weird.
Perfect.
But, you know, it happens. It happens. We've been drawing really, really high. We can't complain. Okay, we go down in this one. I mean, I guess we could attack. We'll get them down to 7. Oh, we tried. If they didn't have a removal spell at that one point, we would have had it. But we are now 3-1. But I mean, you never know. We can keep marching here for sure. All right, hopping into this next one. Our opponent goes first. I do think we keep this. We've got the Gale Blade into a Flight Deck Coordinator. We also can Surveil with our Starbreach Whale, which is not bad. So maybe we'll need to get some lands. Don't entirely know yet. All right, they've got a Swamp to start. I don't think a land is a bad draw at all. We're just going to play our Ilvoy Gale Blade on their turn. Sure. We'll get to swing and whack them for 1 with our Ilvoy Gale Blade. It is all happening here. I do think we attack, and then I am just going to play a Starbreach Whale. We're going to get our Surveil on here. Not sure what our opponent has. Keeps pausing, so they have some sort of instant here. I think we keep both of those. I want the Gale Blade first for sure, but Zealous Display is not bad. So next turn we'll probably go Flight Deck Coordinator, but then we can start sort of double spelling here. Gravepack Monoist is good, so I think now I'm going to go just Flight Deck Coordinator. I think it just makes the most sense to get a 3-3 out there, and then we are not going to be attacking. I say that. We're kind of okay with this trade, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I'm going to offer this trade. We have another Gale Blade. Yeah, I don't think they would want to do that. And then next turn we can play the other Gale Blade. We might play a Zealous Display, depending on how they block. We've also got the Squire's Lightblade as a little bit of some interaction here, so we've got things to do for sure. But our opponent's only at 18, so we've got a long way to go here. Sea Chip Agrarian is really good. So we're going to take some damage here. I do think now we are at least somewhat interested in attacking everywhere first. We might have to use our emergency eject on the Siege Ship Agrarian here, which I think is what we're going to do. So our opponent's going to take 4. And then I am just going to emergency eject the Sea Ship Agrarian. I just think that card is really good, and we don't have many answers in our deck for it. I think them making a lander there is fine. And then we're going to flash in our Ilvoy Galeblade again. We've still got the Zealous Display. We've still got the Squire's Lightblade as well. So it's not awful here. I think the goal is that they keep attacking us with the Grave Pack Monoist. We've also got the Starbreach Whale eventually, if we draw another land. So we've got things to do. They are not going to be attacking us, which is interesting. We'll play our other Ilvoy Galeblade. Are they going to kill something we have here? Yes, they are. They're going to depressurize our Flight Deck Coordinator. Is not bad. Not bad at all. I do think now we will just attack. And I think we're okay with this trade, just because we also have the Starbreach Whale, and we want to play that this turn. And we just want to clear out the skies as much as possible. So we're going to play the Starbreach Whale. Now we're going to Surveil 2. Like a Dual Sun Technique would actually be decent. All-Fate Stalker is pretty good. I think we want that first and then the Squire's Lightblade. I do think the Lightblade's actually somewhat okay here. We can also take away their token with the All-Fate Stalker, which is not bad. We could blink our Starbreach Whale as well. I don't know, we've got options here. Sledge class Sea Ship is not good. Intrepid Tenderfoot's also not good. So, what to do now? Is this 7? That is 7. I kind of want to get rid of their token. So I'm going to do that. And it makes it, too, to where it's kind of uncomfortable for them to... crew their Sledge class Sea Ship just because we have the All-Fate Stalker. And we're just going to hold for a second. I guess we could have done 4 more damage there, but I just want to hold on for a second here. I think we're okay. We'll see what our opponent has, though. But having the All-Fate Stalker in our back pocket is not a bad feeling at all. Especially because they only have 2 cards in hand. So both being removal doesn't seem likely. Dauntless Scrapbot is good. So if they crew the Sledge class Sea Ship with the Dauntless Scrapbot, which they will, maybe they have a really sick creature in hand. They can't really attack us, because even if they do, then we'll remove that. Well, they are going to attack us everywhere. No, they're not. They are. Wow. We're going to see what their last card is. So we're going to take 6 here. That feels fine. Huh. Okay. So now I think we just go... All-Fate Stalker, take out this Edge class Sea Ship. I'm going to do that and keep up a Squire's Lightblade. And then we're just going to attack everywhere. This makes it so that next turn our Zealous Display can hopefully get us a win. We've also got a couple of the Squire's Lightblades still in hand. Which are really good defensively with the All-Fate Stalker. They have 2 cards in hand. I guess my goal is we kind of get to see what those are before we have to make any tough decisions here. One's a land, which is good. Extinguisher Battleship is good, but it's not good enough. So it does 4 damage to everything. So we'll resolve this. We're going to play a Squire's Lightblade on our Starbreach Whale here. I think we're fine. They get this Sledge class Sea Ship back. We're going to Squire's Lightblade our Starbreach Whale. And the whale is going to hopefully deliver us from evil here. Did we do it? Did we do the thing? I think we did the thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we won again. We are 4-1. Can the hot streak continue? All right, we go first. It is not great. If we draw planes, it's pretty solid, though. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try it. We're going to draw planes. It's going to happen to us. We're going to play our Ilvoy Galeblade on their turn and start whacking them for 1, and then hopefully we can draw planes. If we do, this hand is rocking. If not, it is not very good. Not very good at all. But worst case, we can sacrifice our Ilvoy Galeblade if we get, like, desperate. But we're going to draw planes. Planes, 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 planes. Sorry, I should play this before I do this. Planes, 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 planes. Oh, an island is not it. That's not good. That's bad. Planes would have been really solid. Would have been really, really solid. We're going to end our turn there. We're going to draw planes next turn. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be magical. We're going to do it. It's going to happen to us. I don't think we want to sacrifice our Galeblade here. Planes. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this, deck. Not like this. We'll end our turn. We might sacrifice it. Oh, no. Comet Crawler is good. What if we just draw at planes, though? Do I sacrifice it? Probably. We need the planes to win. We'll see. If the planes was on top, I was an idiot.
Hello.
The planes was on top. I was impatient. I shouldn't have done that. But we're fine. I'm going to play a Flight Deck Coordinator. I think it blocks the Comet Crawler pretty well. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. We should have kept our Ilvoy Galeblade alive. It's okay, though. We have more action. I also like just having a Zealous Display and a Dual Sun Technique in our back pocket. Just kind of crazy things can happen there. Cav Landseeker is fine by us. We'll see if they want to attack. They don't. We draw another planes, which is really solid. I think now I'm just going to get a couple creatures online. So I'm going to go Bright Sphere Zealot, just because it can attack well next turn. I guess we should still attack, though, because if they block with their Landseeker, we're fine with that. So I'm going to attack. We also could Dual Sun Technique here if we really wanted to get weird. But I think getting them to 15 sounds good. And then we'll play the Bright Sphere Zealot and the Starport Security. And pass to our opponent. They are going to go and get a land here. Maybe they have a third color they're looking for. They don't. Just another swamp. Dauntless Scrapbot is fine. We'll make another lander. They are going to start attacking us, which is interesting. So their Comet Crawler becomes a 4/3. Do we want to block with our Security and our Zealot? We'll trade with the Cav Landseeker. I don't think so. I'm not going to block. We're going to go down to 12, and they're going to go up to 19. We draw another land, which is okay. If we attack everywhere and they don't block with the Dauntless Scrapbot, they probably are going to block with the Dauntless Scrapbot, though. We'll still have our Bright Sphere Zealot up. Yeah, I'm going to just attack everywhere. We're going to be really crazy here. If they don't block, we can win. But I assume they will. Okay, so can we win? We'll go Zealous Display. Creatures we control get +2/+0. We'll do 3. 12. I think we just win. So we go Zealous Display. We go Dual Sun Technique on the Bright Sphere Zealot. And we win. Oh my goodness, we're doing things. We're doing things. It's all happening. We're 5-1. 2 more wins to a collector booster box. Could this be the run? All right, our opponent goes first. Our hand is good. I think we keep this. I think we are interested to... Well, hello there. I think I'm going to wait on the Starport Security. Just because I think we can play the Station Monitor and the Starport Security. Make a 1/1 is going to be good. And we'll probably just play the Mech and Shield Mate on 2 instead. Especially if our opponent has an aggressively slanted deck. I think it's going to be good. So now I do think we'll just play out our Mech and Shield Mate. If they counter this, they counter this. And then next turn we can go Station Monitor into Starport Security and we can attack with our 3-2. Our opponent is all the colors. Okay, so we're going to go for it. They probably have some sort of removal effect here. But we're going to at least make 1/1/1 out of it. Which feels okay. And then we're going to attack with a 3-2. They're going to take out our Mech and Shield Mate, which is really interesting. So they're going to keep their life total high, but we keep our Station Monitor alive, which feels good. So if we can draw some sort of 2-mana spell here. I was lying. They had another removal effect for our Station Monitor. Gigastorm Titan's pretty solid. Pretty solid. So now I think we probably just go... I don't think Emergency Eject feels all that good. I think it's probably just an Uthro Scanship. We'll draw some cards and discard a card. What do we discard here? I think it's probably a Flight Deck Coordinator. I think Emergency Eject is good, just so that we know that we have it. And then next turn, we can double crew the Uthro Scanship with our Nanoform Sentinel. So I'm just going to do that. And we'll play our Nanoform Sentinel and a Cryogen Relic. Oh, I guess we only have one island, so I didn't think through that exactly. We'll take 4 here. It's not great. But then we'll start attacking with our Uthro Scanship. Beamsaw Prospector is just fine. Another land. All right. Oh, we draw an island. We can do the thing we wanted to do. How wonderful is that? So we're going to go Nanoform Sentinel. I don't think our opponent has an instant. Oh, we can't untap it. I did that so wrong. I thought you could untap itself. Untap another target. I've literally never played with this card, as you can tell. Let's untap a Plains, actually. And then do we Emergency Eject the Gigastorm Titan on our opponent's turn? Maybe? I did not do that correctly. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna Emergency Eject the Gigastorm Titan on our opponent's turn. And we'll end our turn there. And then we are just going to Emergency Eject the Gigastorm Titan now. I think we're okay giving our opponent a lander at this point, just because they will have to use some of their mana this turn to play it, whereas last turn they could have just cracked it for free. So that was my idea for waiting for it. We're going to still just have a lot of cards in hand. Cryo Shatter's good. Interceptor Mechan is really good. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that's really strong. Illinois Galeblade is interesting. So I think we probably play that. And then we will make our Uthro Scanship into a thing. And then I think we start attacking here. With our Scanship. And then I do think we play a Plains, and I'm intrigued now, do we play the Cryogen Relic, or do we tap something down of our opponents? I think it's probably playing the Cryogen Relic, just because both of our life totals are still so high. Ooh, All-Fate Stalker is good. Interesting. So they have no creatures in their graveyard. We also can just warp this and get the Nanoform Sentinel back. Whoa. I think that's actually probably it. So let's warp this. And we'll get our Nanoform Sentinel back. We also could have done the Uthro Scanship, but I think this is a little bit stronger. And then next turn we can All-Fate Stalker their Interceptor Mechan. We're also going to start being able to tap things down with our Starport Security, which is good. Hopefully our opponent can't double spell into the 4/4. They are attacking us everywhere. That feels very bad. I don't think we're blocking. I think this means they have some sort of board clear here. And we're just going to get housed by it. Oh, man. Yeah. Gigastorm Titan is not great. Okay, they don't have a board clear. Okay, we're actually totally fine. We're totally fine. So I'm going to go All Fate Stalker on their Interceptor Mechan. And then we are just going to attack with our flyers. I think that feels decent. We'll do some damage to our opponent. And then what's nice about the Exosuit Savior is we can't get the Cryogen Relic back next turn, which would be good. We'll see what our opponent has here. I think we're fine. Gosh, this is such a weird situation. If we block like this, I think that actually makes some sense. And then we can stun down their Gigastorm Titan and start tapping stuff down with the Starport Security. As much as it sounds fun to draw cards of the Exosuit Savior, I think that makes the most sense for us. Depressurize is such a good draw. So let's tap down their Gigastorm Titan. That's why they did it, so they can get their Beam Saw Prospector back. Dockworker Drone is not bad, though. We can start tapping stuff with the Starport Security, which feels decent. They're going to get their Beam Saw Prospector back and be able to play it, which is not bad. And they're going to trigger Void as well with the Interceptor Mechan. So, I mean, a good turn for our opponent, for sure. For sure. I do think now we just probably attack with our Uthros Scanship. And then we're going to start tapping stuff down on our opponent's turn with our Starport Security. So I'm going to just attack with this Scanship here. And then I'm actually going to play the Squire's Lightblade on it, just so we're doing 5 points of damage. And then we're going to play our Dockworker Drone and be able to tap down their Beam Saw Prospector now. Or their Interceptor Mechan, which feels good. They're going to crack their lander here. I think in response we're fine just tapping down their Interceptor Mechan. All right. I mean, maybe. Draw another land. They've drawn so many lands. Oh my goodness, we get there again! This deck is doing the thing. We are playing we're getting so lucky. We're getting so lucky, but all of a sudden, we're 6-1. We're 6-1. We have a dream. Can we get the collector booster box? Oh my gosh, I hope so. I'm literally shaking right now. I hope so. We go first. We keep this. We keep this. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Dockworker Drone into Zealot into Sunstar Lightsmith is not bad. A Island is not a bad draw at all. So now we can play our Uthros Scanship as well. I'm hoping we can get a little bit aggressive here. Zookeeper Mechan is good at stopping us from getting aggressive. So we are just going to attack. And maybe we'll kill their thing with our Squire's Lightblade. I think that makes sense. I'm going to do it just because I think them not ramping is going to be good for us. And then next turn we can just play our Sunstar Lightsmith. Thawbringer is super solid. Another land is not bad. I do think we're supposed to attack here and just be aggressive as we can. Maybe we should have put the Sunstar Lightsmith on the battlefield first, so we would have gotten that counter. I didn't really think through that. But we're just going to play the Sunstar Lightsmith here. And then next turn, maybe we'll draw a cheap spell, be able to play the Bright Spear Zealot and something else, or the Uthros Scanship and something else. Blooming Stinger is not incredible. So I think now, in the interest of trying to double spell, if we pull any of our Ilvoy Gale Blades, that'd be really good. So we're going to try and double spell. Gale Blade, one time. No, it was a Starport Security! That's okay. I think we discard Plains. And then we probably just station. I think we're okay with that. Next turn we can double spell, which will be good. We can go Zealot and do Starport Security. I thought about keeping the white open, but we have so many of the Gale Blades, I think that makes more sense for us. Harmonious Grove Strider is good. I think that we are interested in just getting as much power and toughness on the battlefield as we can. So I'm going to go... Oh, this is tricky. This is Ward 2. I'm going to go Bright Spear Zealot into Starport Security. Because we're going to get a counter on the Lightsmith, I think it's actually pretty decent. And then I'm going to start stationing with our Zealots and our Starport Security. We're going to take a bit of a hit here from our opponent on the way back, but that's okay. We're going to attack with our 4/4. And then next turn, if they overextend and attack everywhere, we can potentially Zealous Display. Thawbringer's good. Wow, they didn't want to Drix Fatemaker with the Harmonious Grove Strider. That is crazy. I think we're fine taking 5. Our new plan is stay alive, keep double spelling. I'm going to go Station Monitor into Cryogen Relic here. And then our goal is just going to be to take over through the skies. We'll draw another card, which is good. We'll play another island. And then I do think we just attack with the scan ship. Get our opponent down to 12. And then I think we'll just end our turn there. We might be tapping something down with the Starport Security. Because we have the Zealous Display, though, I think it's going to be pretty decent. They're just going to attack us with the Grove Strider again. Do we block with the Starport Security? I think we don't. Maybe we do to keep our life total high. No, I think we don't. I think we just draw a card. Diplomatic Relations is good. So we're gonna lose our scan ship, which is tough. We also are gonna take 6 here, which is not ideal. And then I'm going to start tapping down their Harmonious Grove Strider just because I'm a little worried about it. I do think now we are interested in tapping down their... I think it's their Blooming Stinger, so we can attack well with our Sunstar Lightsmith. So we're going to do that. Ilvoy Galeblade is really interesting. So we can go Island. Nanoform Sentinel. I say that. If we do that, then we can't tap down their Harmonious Grove Strider. We also could just go for it here if we wanted to get crazy. So we could tap down their Thawbringer. And we would do... We'd do a lot. I can definitely see that being wrong, though. I'm going to tap down their Thawbringer, and I'm going to go for it. We're either going to win or lose here. We could also just like, chill out for a turn. Maybe it's just that. And then next turn we go for it. So we can go Nanoform Sentinel here. Oh, it's so tricky. I'm going to tap down their Thawbringer and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. I've made my mind up. And we are going to be attacking everywhere. And I'm going to go for it. We're going to go Zealous Display here. Our opponent would be dead right now as it stands. Oh my gosh! We did it! We did the thing! We won a collector booster box! Let's go! No freaking way, dude. No freaking way. This is the deck that gets it done. I started this off by saying this is the worst sealed pool I have ever seen. And we get a collector booster box! I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. This is insane. This is the deck.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
This is the deck that gets it done. We got so lucky. We got so lucky, and this is the deck that gets it done. This is crazy. This is crazy. So based on my performance today, I got all 7 wins. I went 7 and freaking 1. I'm giving away a draft to one of you. I'm giving away a collector booster pack to one of you for free. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'm giving away free stuff. Please watch this. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please like it. I love Limited. I hope you do too. This was so fun. This was so freaking fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time.